Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 and another part of this LA Galaxy alpha, not even beta, alpha version of the game. I'm still at the Sports Interactive offices ploughing through these episodes, which is why there's so many coming out at once, because I've just been sat here all day on the Saturday just recording game after game after game, trying to get up to speed with the game and just trying not to get fired, which is proving to be very, very difficult. Now, when we left off last time, we had just beaten Miami FC in the Cup 1-0. That was a poor game, but the win was all that mattered. We then took on Real Salt Lake, and we went 2-0 down in 52 minutes. 53rd minute, Ibrahimovic got a goal, and then we turned on the style and ran out 4-2 winners in a great game. And I thought maybe that's the turning point of our season. Maybe that's the point we stand up and actually go after the playoffs. But instead, we lost 4-1 to San Jose in the US Cup and then lost 2-0 to them in the MLS as well. We then drew 0-0 with DC United, who had just sacked their manager and bottom of the league, and we were at home. And then we drew 3-3 with Columbus. We were leading up until the 59th minute, and then they equalised and we could not find the winner. So things are not going well on the pitch, and off the pitch the team have come to me a couple of times asking to discuss poor management. So as the news says here, Mr. Gencaldo's job may hinge on his team's next few performances as they attempt to turn the slump around. I could well be the first person to be sacked in FM19. We are certainly heading in that direction, which Lelujo is absolutely loving as he watches his car crash happen. It's not going to be Lelujo, apparently. It's definitely going to be me. But this is what I get for going to the MLS, where I can't sign players. The rules make no sense, and I have given up any pretense of actually trying to turn this around. I'm just hoping for the best. That's all that we can do. Ibrahimovic is the only good player that I've got. Everybody else is total rubbish, and you just can't attract good players. I'm also limited because this is an alpha version of the game on what I can actually do and sign. So the normal players that I might go after to improve this situation, I literally cannot sign at the moment because of the regulations around my access to this version of the game. So it's quite a difficult situation I find myself in, but hopefully we can turn this around soon, because we really need to. We're taking on New England now, and hoping that we can get the win, but at the moment it doesn't look like it's going to head that way. You can see we're 20 points off Vancouver at the top of the table. As we get into this team selection here, you can see the team that we're going to go for. It doesn't change very often. It might have to change soon, otherwise it will be a change of manager. But let's jump into this game against New England and see if we can get a win. We seem to win on stream and lose off stream, or win on camera and lose off camera. So let's see what we can do against New England. We do have to try and get a win here. I just don't think it's going to happen. I cannot figure out how to make this terrible group of players perform well. And the standard across the MLS seems pretty similar. It's only really the top quality players that make the difference, and our top quality player is Ibrahimovic, and without him I'm pretty sure we'd be bottom of the league, because the rest of our players are so poor. But here we are, Jamieson picking up the ball, going on the attack. He's got players to his left. Here's Giovanni charging forward. He's got players around him, but he's skied it there. Now, by the way, I know so many of you are going to be raging at your screens because I'm terrible at tactics, but please do let me know in the comments what the hell I'm doing wrong here, because when we get to the beta save I'm going to have to improve, otherwise this is going to repeat itself again. I have nobody to help me right now. I'm all on my own, just sat here recording these videos one after another in a very short space of time, so I don't even have time to do scouting, to really dig around in the tactics, because if I'm going to get these videos out, it's record, and try to get through the games as quickly as possible. So it is a bit limiting, the situation I'm in now. It's not really the full game experience, but we will get that in the future when we get to the beta save. This is just a flavour of the game. I want to get through a season, see how things go, and enjoy playing it. So please don't rage too hard at the screen at the stuff that you're seeing. It will get better, I promise. But if you do want to see that improved content in the future, do drop a like on the video and make sure to subscribe as Ibra takes a free kick and hits the crossbar. But yeah, definitely do subscribe to the channel. I'd love to hit that 20,000 goal by the end of the year. And it means that you'll get to see daily FM19 content as well as we head into half-time with a 0-0 result. Not happy with that. The team have not been enjoying my team talks lately, it has to be said. That's one of the reasons they wanted team meetings, so hopefully we can improve that situation. But it is still 0-0, and we are not doing well. So yeah, let me know your comments down below. Let me know who you think I should manage in the beta. I've not decided who to manage. Let me know the experiments you want to see. We can't use the in-game editor until the full game is released on November 2nd. And let me know if you've bought the new game yet, or if you're still waiting to do so, as Ashley Cole picks up an injury, which is not a massive help, but it means we can go to our primary left back. Ashley Cole has become our primary left back recently, actually, but we've brought in Skjevic to do a job here. We've also got Jameson injured as well, and it's still 0-0. We need this goal. What is this team doing? We're on attacking, we should be getting goals, but we've only had one shot, and now we've got Jameson properly injured, even though I just made a change. 10 minutes ago, can we get the win? Here's Felcher into Dos Santos, back to Felcher. Now Lightget picks out Giovanni, back to Dos Santos. Giovanni, it comes to Lightget, we get the goal. 10 minutes to go, we are 1-0 up. Oh, he's going to VAR. What's he going to VAR for? Referee, sort it out. Don't let a computer tell you how to do your job. Just trust your instinct and take the goal. What's the outcome of this going to be? We desperately need a bit of luck. He's coming back. What's he saying? And we... Oh, he's ruled it out. Referee. He's going to cost me my job. This referee is going to cost me my job. But now they've got a free kick. Go short. Boateng with a shot over the bar. At least we haven't conceded a goal. But the referee's costed me my job here. I'm not a happy man. With a few minutes of added time left, it's going to be another draw. Yet again, we have failed to win. It's not going to be long before the board come knocking. It has to be said. And I am just not sure what to do. Ibra is struggling with the number of games he's having to play and the fact that I can't sub him off because we don't have anybody else to play up front. And that's the full-time whistle, 0-0. Ibra's goals have completely dried up, and so have ours. And I think I'm going to have to change my tactic. I cannot keep playing like this. 0-0. If we look at this form, we haven't won in 5 games. But we also haven't lost in 3, so I suppose that's good. But 7th in the league, 5 points off the playoffs. We have to turn this around soon. I'm not even sure how many games there are in the MLS. I think it's 40, so we could be halfway through now. And we are certainly heading towards the sack as things are. If we look at that board confidence, it's still at 45%. That's not too bad. It's not the end of the world. The playoffs are the main thing. I think they'll give us reprieve so long as we get into the playoffs. But now we need to look at the tactics. And I'm going to change our style of play. Because if we look at the team report, what are we good at? We're good at heading, keepers, decisions, impressive decision makings, free kicks, technique. Let's go tiki-taka based on that. High level of balance. Yeah, we're going tiki-taka. We're changing our tactics. Let's add a new tactic in. Dominate position, relentless pressing. I don't want that with Ibra. Oh, this is the trouble with the gegenpress. Dominate position, patiently wait for openings. I think tiki-taka. Let's go tiki-taka. Choose a formation. What formation do we want? I think we want this one with an advanced playmaker. I think that's our best bet. Let's take this on and do a quick pick of the team. I think this is a good setup. We're going to give this a go and we're going to see if we can get the win. We're going to leave that on positive. We're just going to leave it on the default because I am not good enough to make anything else out of this. Now we've got a game against Philadelphia Union up next. We need to make sure we aren't sacked. Ashley Cole might be leaving at any point, which I'm not too upset about. He can go if he wants. So I want to slim this squad down because it's harder for them all to get upset if there are less of them, is my thinking. So 5 days until the next game, and I think we get into make or break territory, really, because so far things have not been good. I'm ignoring my players. I'm not talking to them, because when I talk to them I upset them, and that is a universal truth. So we're literally going to put our head in the sand and pretend everything is okay until it's not. That's my plan right now. It's not a great plan. We're just going to see. I do have to say, I'm really enjoying this game at the moment. I really like the way that it plays. I like the features. Murmurs of discontent, bad form, yeah. That's the kind of stuff you see before you get sacked. But yeah, we changed the tactic. Let's see if the change of tactic works. Let's see if we can get a win against Philadelphia Union with a tiki-taka style of play. It's a big change going from Route 1 to tiki-taka, but drastic times lead to drastic measures. We are not the favourites for this game. I'm just going to let the assistant manager make all the decisions. Few players in that team that are okay, but we should be winning them. There's no doubt about that. Team talk. Philadelphia have done well, but we can do better. That is my team talk. Let's just play this game and see if we can get a win here against Philadelphia. Well, only 7 minutes gone, but we are dominating the play at the moment. We're certainly dominating possession. Keeper's come out there and nearly messed up. He did manage to recover. Obviously, we scored a goal like that recently where Ibra got the goal. But this time the keeper punts it forward. Header forward, comes back to Philadelphia, ball forward. Got a man through here. The Turkish man is in on goal. It's been saved. They try and clear it, and we do get the bodies in the way to stop them scoring. But that is not an encouraging sign. Given the change of tactic, we do win the ball this time, and that's a free kick for us. Free kick for Philadelphia, and he's found the top corner. That is not what we needed. We're 1-0 down. This will be a 6th game without winning if this continues, which as a team expected to win the MLS is really, really bad. And we've only had one shot. The change of tactic does not seem to be working, is what I'm taking from this. Geddes into Pickholt. Ball goes forward. Ball over the top. They're just cutting us open like absolute butter. And it's now 2-0. And we are absolutely going to get sacked very, very soon. I am despondent at this. I don't know what to do with this team. My team is total rubbish. That's my takeaway. 2-0 down, 35 minutes in. And we are absolutely heading for the sack. I just don't know what to do with this team. I've had a look at the individual players off camera, and I think the tiki-taka is probably more appropriate, but I just don't think it's going to work out. Corner for Philadelphia goes in, and it's 3-0. 1 minute into the second half, it's now 3-0, and this is going from bad to worse for us. The change to tiki-taka, probably a little bit rash in hindsight. Maybe we should have gone a different direction. I mean, I think the base of this problem is that Route 1 was probably a terrible decision, and if we'd started with tiki-taka to begin with, then we may have been in a better position. But at the moment, we can only work with what we've got and try and make the best of it, and I think we're going to have to change the tactic again and see if we can do something better with this. As Alessandrini comes inside, finds Ibra, and Ibra gets his 14th goal of the season. I mean, if we didn't have Ibra, we would be bottom of the league. I have absolutely no doubt about that, because he is the only player pulling his weight here. But at the moment, 3-1 down, it's unlikely we're going to get a good turnaround here with about half an hour to go. Although if this one goes in, who knows? And there's a push in the box. He's going to VAR. That must be about whether it's in the box or not, because he had a great view of that. And I don't know why else he would go. He's just to review a decision is all that it says. So there's a penalty review. Is he going to give a penalty here, or is it a free kick? What's he saying? Free kick. So it wasn't about whether it was a foul, it was about where the foul was. And we do get a free kick. Nothing came out of that. And we do not have much time left here. Dos Santos to let get Here's Giovanni, ball comes back, let get again, through to Ibra, off the bar, and it's cleared away. We were not far away there from a second goal, which really could have helped us here. Let's give a shout, as encourage them and see what that does. A couple of players fired up by it, but not too many. As we've got a few minutes left here, 10 minutes left, we're going to have to make a change as well, I think. Let's bring Kamara on for Ibra and see if he can give us some fresh pace and take Dos Santos off for Jamieson, who can't really play there, but we're going to give him a go anyway. They could have gone 4-1 up there. I mean, I'm making some rash decisions now, but it's because I'm completely thrown off by how poorly we are performing here. Corner for Philadelphia goes in, it's cleared away, and this is going to be another defeat for us. 3-1, we've gone down. I would be very surprised if the board did not want to have a chat after this game, because this has been... Oh, and would you look at that? Board request meeting to discuss manager's future. The conversation is here. Let's attend the meeting and see what they have to say. We are not happy with your current performance and are considering your position at the club. We would like to know why you think the team has performed so badly. Is it because this is my first job in management? Is it because I've been really unlucky with injuries, which I definitely haven't? Or is it because we've had a difficult run of games recently? Oh, these are not good options. I feel like these are all going to lead to me getting sacked. I feel you should afford me more time to put things right. I think they will disagree with that, but they probably will give me 3 or 4 games to try and get 10 points or something. Well, this is my first job in management. I don't want to play that. That's just like, I'm naive, you was wrong for hiring me. Instead, we need to go for tough run of games. We feel the fixtures weren't that hard and you should have picked up better results than you have. I like that the top suggestion here is maybe it's best if I resign then. I'm not going to resign, I want a compensation paycheck. What's this about? You have to give me some more time, I beg you. I'm not going to beg to keep my job. I promise you things will be better in a month's time. I don't think they'll give me a month. I think tell me what I need to do to save my job is a good question. Good question, which could lead to them giving me a couple more games. Upheaval, I don't think they're going to care about that. Who are you going to bring in that's better than me? That's like, look, I'm the best you can get. One unhappy dressing room, they won't buy that. The dressing room hate me, and the fans hate me, so what do I need to do to save my job? We expect you to see you pick up 11 points in the next 5 games. I told you that would be the outcome. I don't mind you setting me a points target, but could it be a little lower? I think that's going to get me sacked if I say that. Let's just say I can do that, I won't let you down. There we go, they look forward to those results. So I'm still in a job, but I only have 5 games to get essentially 4 wins. We have to at least remain unbeaten over the next 5 games. Otherwise this gets extremely difficult. Now we can beat LAFC, we can beat Orlando City. We can win these next 5 games. I don't think that's beyond the realms of possibility. But we have to sort out our tactics. And so I am actually going to take a little bit of time off camera thinking about what I can do to fix my tactics and see if we can save my job at LA Galaxy, because I don't think I'm going to using my current tactics. But that is going to be it for today's episode. Drop a like on the video if you're enjoying the way that this is going. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see if I get sacked in the next episode. But until next time, see ya.